Hi there, Shiny Ashes. Today I'm answering a question about integrating Erzuli energy. Now, for those of you guys who know my videos and watch them, when I talk about deities, you know I say that the deity is a part of you, an aspect of you, not something outside of you. So when someone says something like, how do I integrate a particular energy? They're also saying this energy doesn't feel like it is completely inside of me. It's a part of me. So what it sounds like to me, it is a part of you that maybe you are not honoring as much, that you are not allowing to breathe as much, that maybe you are keeping it kind of protected and hold up because you don't think it's time for it to express itself. So what is that energy? So with Erzulie Freya, it's usually this connection about love and expression. And there's different stories for Ezili Freya and also Ezuli Dantor. So there are two different aspects of the same energy. Hello there. Welcome to the Kiki channel. Today I want to give you new witches. Oh, hey there. I sent you there. Are you enjoying your Kiki video? I sure am enjoying mine. You want to know where to support this channel? Support me via Patreon. There, you can be a sparkler, a shiny ash, or a Phoenician. The shiny ash tier actually gives you access into my private Facebook group where we do things to support our spiritual practice. All kinds of projects, we read books together, we share ideas together. If you want to be a part of that group, you can support me via Patreon and choose the shiny ash tier. If you want to take it to a whole other level, you can support me being a Phoenician. 3 months of continued support will give you a free session with me. And hey, if you're not quite ready for all that, you can be a sparkler. A sparkler really helps keep that fire going, and it helps start that shiny ash process. Hey, why don't you shine your ash over at Patreon and help support this channel so it can grow, I can eat, and I can keep on making good content for you all. All right. Hallelujah, holla magic. And you know what? Let me get back to my Kiki Season video and you get back to yours. And warlocks and wizards and conscious people and woke people and just do your research on that. But it seems like the way this question was brought to me, they're just saying Erzuli, so it could mean either the Freya part or the Dantor part, which is a sister-like tale, and it's pretty much, for me, when I think about it, like the tale of a woman and all the different feelings that we have. You know, this feeling where you're fighting and things are really hard and you become like a warrior, but then there's also this tender, this sweet side, but both are loving just as fiercely. Sometimes this feeling of love unrequited, this feeling of expressing yourself and being able to cry and loving sweet and gentle things, but then also having to use that love to be like this person that can tear down, walls. You see this a lot even with the Hindu pantheon of Lakshmi, Saraswati, and Kali. So what we're seeing here, to me, in my opinion, is this feeling of how do I fully express that aspect of me? So then I would say, what part of you has been holding back? Why are you holding back? Where do you not feel safe to express maybe the more sweeter and tender parts of yourself? Where do you feel overtaxed maybe, and being maybe too far on the spectrum of maybe that or Erzulie Dantor phase, or even too far on the spectrum of even the Ezuli Freya phase, which sometimes can be vengeful and spiteful as well. See, these stories are of a full being, not just of a one kind of being. So where are you there? And so if you are looking to feel the fullness of that being, my thing is first off, have the vision of what that looks like. And this is why I say working with the deities is internal. Oh, hey there. Hey, are you liking this video? Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe as well. Tell your friends and also ding that notification bell so you know every time I make a video. When you comment as well, it helps make my channel grow. And that's what we want, right? All right, thank you. Go back to the video now. One of the things that I did when I had kind of brought, that Erzulie Freya energy forth, coming forth in me. I was having the dreams and all of that. I started writing, and I started writing stories about Erzulie Freya. I started creating a vision of what I felt needed to come forth. I started to pretty much tell my own stories. And in writing those stories for myself, I found this sense of peace with the energy. I no longer felt like it wasn't with me. I no longer felt jarred by it. I felt at one with it. So writing was my tool to do it. My imagination was my tool. I was literally seeing this energy and saying, okay, what needs to be done? And for me, if I wasn't getting a clear voice of saying, well, this is what needs to be done, I decided, well, I'm going to write it. And if I can write it, and there's nothing stopping me from writing it, then this is real and this is true. The results of that for me were peace with Ezili Freya, that part of me. I began to feel this feeling of everything is all right. Everything is clear. And that there is a loving part of me. And for me, it was about developing the freedom to love. And it was about feeling like I can love again. And if you see my Valentine's Day video, you see how real that is. But even though I'm joking in a way, it's also something that I'm expressing earnestly. But am I really joking? Check out that video when it comes out. Or if you're watching later, just go and watch that. But my point is in all of this is that sometimes you have to retell a story. These deities are a part of you, not outside of you. And after I retold that story, I lit some candles, I created a ritual, I just made some stuff up. There was a bath involved, there were oils, there was pink things, there was pearls, all kinds of stuff. And I don't remember the details of it, because I don't remember the details of these rituals that I create. But after I did that, I felt more integrated with the energy, and I just felt at peace. And yeah, that is the way I did it. And so maybe there are other people who deal with energy, those of you guys who are free like me, not necessarily those who are bound in religion or a religious practice, but those of you guys who are free, maybe you can offer your ways of finding that feeling of integration when things feel off, when things feel like, there's a separateness or you can't quite catch a grasp, even though it feels like this deity is knocking at your door. So sometimes it's just a matter of opening up through expression, through artistic and creative expression, and beginning to tell the story in a way that once you start writing, a lot of times you'll be surprised what comes out. So that would be my perspective. And that's it. Hallelujah, holla magic. Thank you for asking. And I will see you all next video.